Peace, peace, peace. Grand Rising. I want to tap in on why I've been pushing Grand Rising so much on y'all. Some of y'all probably don't even want to greet it back. I'd rather say good morning. We up under the English language, which is consisted of spells. Like most of the words is spells, and the people that's conscious of it don't even use the words that's um, projected on us to use. Like, for example, good morning. See, it'll throw you off because the morning is spelled different than the morning that when someone would feel sorrow is spelled. So it throws us off. So we'll not even question the spelling of it, but the vibration of the sound is the same, and that's what's the effective part. The vibrational sound of the word, whether you're saying morning or whether you're saying morning, whether you think you're saying lifting somebody up in the morning, the vibrational uh, uh, the vibrational power in the word is the same because it has the same intention. You know what I'm saying? Everything is it's about intentions. When the intention of the person who created the word and the group of people who created the word to be a spell, it don't matter how it's spelled because the vibrational sound of it's the same. So I could be like good morning to you, and which good and morning is an oxymoron because either you're good or you're morning. They're not together. So that's that. But in the sound of it, as I was saying, the vibrational sound, you wishing somebody good morning, just like saying awake, like saying you are awake or awaken. You feel what I'm saying? This is awake is how can I put this? A somewhat funeral party. Awake is a viewing of a body is normally done in the early morning time, and it's a party for the crossover. You feel what I'm saying? It's awake. So these is words that we don't want to even say. Like I'm awake. Like so, you feel what I'm saying? Good morning is already casting death into your life, and living is about like speaking life. You feel what I'm like? You can even be sick and become sicker thinking about how sick you are instead of thinking about the cure. So like we got to get out of saying the stuff that we was taught because we learning that the things that we was taught was the wrong things, and 9 times out of 10 it's backwards. You know what I'm saying? Right to left, like literally, like hello, telling somebody hello is also a curse word. Right to left, backwards it'll be oh hell. Just wishing that upon you. A lot of people don't believe in hell in the tangible physical, but if you want to believe, or the spiritual realm of hell, which is really the mind, is the gateway to the spirit. You feel what I mean? So you can be in hell in the state of mind. So and when we're using these words, this is the words the universe, for lack of better words, whatever you want to call this this thing around us, nature. Well, this is how it responds to to vibrations, to the how you speak, to the concept, the thought is also a vibration. Like especially if you don't change it when it forms in the mind, if you don't change it before you speak it, it's already got power. So like go into the etymology and study the words and how how they put the words together and change the spelling of the words because it's like the difference in the word is like a U. The U don't hold enough power to change the whole to overthrow the whole word. So the morning word is still the morning word. You feel me? So Grand Rising. We're gonna get more into Grand Rising next time, but just Grand is big. You know what I'm saying? Rise is to come up. Like it's the opposite of being down, of mourning with your head down. I want you to rise up, be grand. And it don't just necessarily have to be in the AM, which I can't remember what the AM stands for. Anna's Molly is something. It's also a Latin or a Spanish word that comes with magic. So we gotta like redirect our the things we say. Like let me like how today is Sunday, the day of the sun. You know what I'm saying? And then we be off this day to celebrate being off of the day of the sun. We going to church. We doing other stuff that we don't do throughout the week because we giving this day of the sun more special energy than any other day. Or we give Saturn Day power too. You feel what I'm saying? Like an energy of power is in the numbers of the people that's putting in. Oh, we off Saturday. We off Sunday. We're gonna treat this day better than any other day. Which in actuality, I don't know, Tuesday could be better for you than Sunday. I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? A week, which has been spelled, it's the opposite of strong. And to be days is to be days in a slumber, in a sleep. So throughout that week, you in a week days, you feel what I'm saying? Slaving for a job. And, slaving, I had to write this down, for earnings. And earnings comes from earn, which is ash, which is in the dead state. And what else I want to hit y'all with before I conclude this mug? What we call jobs. A lot of people call jobs, and if you ain't heard this, you probably heard it after I said it. Undertakings, like a task, a job undertaking. Have you ever put that together as the undertaker or to be took under? You feel what I'm saying? And the Hebrew word for a job is persecute, to be persecuted, like the persecuted one, Job, that was in the Bible, just changed the sounding of the name, like, but the same. You feel what I'm saying? So know that these words, it spells. That's why it's called spell. When you spell something wrong or spell something correctly, it's a spell. And then we make just of it or don't believe. And the greatest trick of all, that the devil, Lucifer, ever the greatest trick he ever pulled was people believing it wasn't true, cause sometimes you will blame it on something that's not there and it be you. And if you don't believe in it, you really out of control. You know what I'm saying? Cause the devil might be you. But Grand Rising.